Hey, check this out, look. The point, right? The point of being alone is basically the whole point of meditation. The whole point of your spiritual journey the whole point of self-knowledge, self-understanding, the whole point of God, the whole point of reality, the whole point of your soul, basically, your purpose in life, basically, is to see what you're made out of. Right? In the most fundamental expression of that saying, to say something to yourself like, you know, to realize that you want to see what you're made out of. Realize you want to see what you're made out of. But what does that even mean? You got to know what that means to even realize what you're made out of. I mean, like, fuck. What you're made out of. In the most fundamental level, what you're made out of. Not just the substance. Like you're made out of the same stuff that the universe is made out of, basically. You're made out of the same stuff that God is made out of, basically. But I'm talking about, yeah, it's the same thing, but this substance that we're made out of, it extends into different dimensions of reality. So let's say, for example, right? We can say, I am made out of pure potential. Right? You can say something like that. That's what God is. God is the spark of energy that is inside of each one of us. This spark of potential, this spark of pure, infinite potential. Right? So, that's what you're made out of. But you see, there is no limit, so you can't really say what you're made out of. You can only realize it for yourself. You can't go out and tell nobody. You know, and claim to be made out of. Claim. You can't prove. It's not about proving it to anybody. Proving what you're made out of to anybody. You see that proving what you're made. No proof. To yourself. That's what you want, really. That's what you... Ooh, it's getting cold out here. I'm about to start doing these pull-ups. I'm out here trying to do these pull-ups. just got this insight though. But yeah, to see what you're made out of. To see what you're made out of. But you gotta see what you're made out of. You gotta realize that you wanna know what you're made out of. That's what you gotta figure out. If you don't wanna know what you are capable of, if you don't wanna know your highest potential, then that's because you don't know what you're made out of yet. Once you get closer and closer to knowing who you are, you're gonna get more curious and interested about yourself, because you're just pure potential. You're gonna realize you're infinite. So and that's a little, that could be a little frightening to the little image that you're attached to about yourself. You see, like, you gotta transcend that shit. So there's different images, there's different layers of identity. So you just keep shedding limitations of who you think you are. And it's a journey. That's a spiritual journey. It's you heal. You heal from social conditioning, toxic social conditioning. Some social conditioning is good, but anyways, I want to stay on this topic of pure potential. I didn't even know I was gonna say all this to the detail, like pure potential. I didn't know that's what I was thinking, but because I'm trying to figure out, right? Even me, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of my soul's desire, basically. That's what you gotta do. We gotta get to the bottom of our soul's desire. So you do that by getting to the bottom of your fucking soul. Getting to the roots. And it could be dark and muddy down there. But yeah, anyways, look. I think that was, I don't know what point I was trying to make, but it don't matter. Look, I'm really just making this video to, like, I'm trying to word out my thoughts, basically. So I'm talking to myself. And for anyone that's on the same kind of frequency, or whatever you want to call it, like people who understand or who are interested, so yeah, just to stay on topic, yeah, pretty much, pure potential. Want to find out what you're made out of. Basically, you want to know what you can accomplish, that's what, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. You want to know what you're made out of, what you can do that's going to make you proud of yourself. It's going to make your soul fulfilled. It's really going to make you happy. You got to do, look, in order to even get to this, like, based on my own experience, right? Based on my own experience, like, look, basically, yeah, and you gotta spend time alone in order to even you gotta let yourself be alone. Alone means like for example, your stomach, you know, there's always company in your stomach. There's always food. Your stomach is like a home, and then there's always food in it. So it always has visitors. But no, you want to be alone. That's what fasting is. You want to be alone. So no food, no visitors coming in and out. Just an empty home, an empty stomach. That's what we call fasting, right? And so alone, you want to know what your home is without people coming in, and then it's like, you know, they distract you from knowing your own environment. They people come in and they change the environment. They shift the environment. It could be good or bad, but it's not authentic. It's not yours. It's not originally yours. It's coming from the outside, so to speak. Basically, you want to know who you are by yourself, not with others. It could take some time to do that. It takes, I'm not even, you see, like, but then it's no time. It can happen like this. And because there's no time. But anyways, yeah. Fasting. So fasting alone, spend time alone. So fast from people, fast from distractions. Basically, look, you gotta watch yourself. That's what you gotta do. You gotta start watching yourself. Okay? Watch yourself. Just watch yourself. And all the different and if anybody has questions, I might post this, I might not. But if anybody has questions, I'll try to answer them. I can't always, like, I gotta figure out you know, who I am. If I'm gonna be helping people, I gotta help myself. So I gotta do these night retreats, these night meditations of just spending time alone. Try to really spend time alone, and we can get deeper into that. There's just so much to talk about. There's so much to go into about that. Spend time alone. But yeah, it's some deep shit you can realize when you're alone. It's a whole nother world inside of us that is, we don't really see this inner world. Like, there's this whole universe inside of us where we have a bunch of experiences. Just like out here, there's experiences inside. There's all the experiences are coming from inside. Anyways, but yeah, there's a whole world inside of us. So there's a lot of distractions. Basically, we can't see this inner world. Okay, it's not visible with the eyes. You have an intuition. You have feelings. You can feel. So yeah, basically, it's feeling. You trying to go into the feelings, basically. Yeah. You trying to go into it. And
Hey, so should I just like pimp myself out?
You said what?
Should I just pimp myself out?
What you mean?
What do you recommend?
Pimp yourself out.